I have had 11 major surgeries. I still find it funny because I don't feel that way. But I say this because I'm not a big foo-foo, way out there kind of person. I have a very active imagination. But in most parts of my life, I'm very grounded and I really care about doing what works. I set the stage because I want to tell you that asking and knowing why you're doing an exercise is probably one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. If you don't know why you're doing an exercise, or I'm doing this bicep curl because I want my biceps to be bigger, hey, that's fine. What are bigger biceps going to do for you? They're going to help me pick up my groceries, and they're going to help me pick up my kid, and they're going to help me move my chair. Not likely. Okay, well, is it important to pick up your kid, pick up the groceries, and move the chair? Yeah, that's great. Here are 3 exercises that are better for getting that outcome. You do this exercise, and this exercise, like a little recipe, boom, 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 and that's going to make your shoulders stronger and more available to those 3 activities. When you ask why, I want my legs to be toned. Why? Because I'm tired of seeing them jiggle. All right, fair enough. Do this exercise because it tones the front. Do this exercise because it tones the sides. Do this exercise because it tones the back. And guess what? All 3 of those help you walk better. So why are you doing these exercises? Well, it gives you a couple bennies. You look good, you feel great, you walk well. I like those exercises. Asking why and coming up with a good answer allows you to go below the surface. You deserve to know below the surface. You ought to spend some time asking yourself, why am I doing this exercise in this way? And it gets your mind going. It gets your imagination engaged. It engages your mind and your heart. Say, like, what's important to me here as I'm doing this exercise? And it keeps you from getting lost when you pick the exercise to have a bigger bicep for whatever reason it is. When you state the reason, there might be a better way of accomplishing that objective, right? So, in order to not waste time, in order to not start off being confused about what to do in the gym or what to do at home to exercise, start asking yourself, when you pick an exercise, why am I doing that exercise? And that's going to begin to strengthen your filter for picking exercises. One of the number 1 problems I see with people picking exercises is they don't have a strong enough filter to decide if that exercise is right or not. What's a filter? Well, do I feel like it's going to help me reach my outcome? Well, if you never highlight that, hey, getting up and off the toilet is a little difficult these days, or going up and down the steps is a little hard on my knees. If that's the why, then you generate some exercises in order to make those activities easier. And they're going to tone your legs, and they're going to pick up your butt and make it stronger. So you're going to pick up all these bennies. But when you start to ask why, if you don't ask why, you just take whatever your first impression is. But when you do ask why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Then eventually you build a filter for exercising selection on your own. And you start to prioritize based on what's really important, and you start to develop this mind for opportunity cost. Well, if I do that exercise, I won't be able to work my glutes, and I only have 20 minutes. But if I do that exercise, I'm going to work my glutes and my thighs. It's going to make walking easier. It's going to make getting up and off the toilet easier, going up and down the steps easier. So if I did that one, I'd have to say no to all those things. I kind of don't want to say no to all those things. Those are really good characteristics and benefits that I want from an exercise. So I'm going to pick that exercise. So strengthen your exercise filter by asking why you're doing an exercise and talking to yourself about the benefits of that exercise. So when you go to pick an exercise and you say, I want these benefits, you can start to think, are there better exercises to give me those specific benefits? Start with the benefits in mind by asking why. If you like this, check out DominicSessa.com. Check out my YouTube for a lot of really great content and resources to help you out. Check out my Instagram, and we'll talk soon.